concerned with.
I want to do awkward Christmas picture intro. Ready? Hey everybody.
Stop it.
Welcome to another episode of Project Wrong Way.
What are we doing today?
I'm glad you asked, honey. Today we're going to deal with more shafts. Long, rubbery shafts. Give me 1 second. So last time we talked, I struggled. Actually, that's not going to narrow it down, because struggle is a constant thing for me.
All the time.
The hoses are too long, so I'm going to take some of the hose off. I'm not really a measure twice, cut once kind of guy. I'm more of a, I'm not going to measure at all, and I'm going to cut a couple times. What was that?
Something on your nose. Ba-doo-boo.
Can we talk about the shower yesterday?
No, gosh, no.
Nothing? I can't say anything about it?
No, that was it. That was all you just said it, and that's it.
I once knocked on somebody's door and asked if their parents were home. And the kid said, no, my mom's in the shower. I said, well, is your dad home? And he said, no, my dad's in the shower too. And I looked at this kid's eyes. He was about 12.
When did you do this?
I looked at him in the eyes and said, both of them? Like, both your parents are in the shower? Let's cut some hoses. Dangerous.
Is that what we're doing?
Are you ready to get off camera?
Yes, 100%.
Rachel doesn't like being
I don't
on
like
camera.
being here. Every time I see the footage, I want to stop eating altogether.
You know how they say the camera adds 10 pounds?
That's
When
like,
you're a woman watching yourself on camera, it adds 100 pounds.
well, when you're 5 foot tall, 5 feet or 5 pounds look like 30.
Can I just mention one thing
Oh
about
gosh,
this?
no.
All right, let's talk about hoses. The best way to cut hoses. There isn't like a good way to do it, I found out. I say that now, there probably is a good way. So when I had this all together, I think I could take 2 inches off of this right here. So let's just do that right now.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta say, honey, your enthusiasm, it's intoxicating.
I know, right?
A method that you can use when you're cutting hoses with your friends, you can tighten the awesome hose clamp that I have here.
A $200 hose clamp. We're gonna say
You know
that
what?
because that's how much he spent.
That's the price of an education in hose clamps. I forgot to mention, these are the worm drive hose clamps, right? And the link is in the episode prior. But there's no worm holes to tear into the hose.
Did you want
Pretty
your
fun.
face in that?
I don't know, I was crouching to try. Once you put the hose on the hose clamp on, you just take this knife, right? And you use the clamp itself
As a guide.
as a guide.
What? Could you do it in a way that makes it difficult?
And you always
to tell?
cut towards yourself.
Looks like you're cutting away from yourself right now. Actually.
Wow, that is actually pretty freaking awesome the way this works. There, see, I'm coming towards myself now. Okay, I have run into a small problem.
Is that the little thing? Just
Nope, I want it to be perfect, honey. So I'm
just
gonna do.
rotate it a little bit.
Shh, I don't think I can, honey. I can't. I tighten it up.
So loosen it a tiny bit and then rotate it.
Look, quarterback, if you want to call the plays.
I'm close enough to kick you in the nards.
Slippery gecko. Goodbye. Index finger.
That's full of crap. You're fine.
I know. I did that strictly to earn comedic. Give comedic. Now, I'm going to play the hindsight card pretty hard right now. I could have. I even had time to think about this, but I didn't do this. I could have. Because I had the old hoses out.
You could have mocked it up, maybe?
Could have mocked it up with the old hoses.
Nice.
I could have cut the old hoses.
You know what? The old hoses don't even look that bad. Why are you even changing them?
Because I got new hoses for it.
those look perfectly fine. Let me buy
Why
another.
am I changing it?
Maybe I should buy some more. Come on, slide it in there.
Now, somebody said don't cut the tapered spot on the hose.
Is it maybe because of that?
Did I just cut the tapered spot? Is this all one clip? How long is it?
We're almost at 5 minutes.
Okay, better cut.
All right.
Cut to commercial.
Stop for a second. Your face is turning red.
Yeah, I know.
And you're breathing heavily. And you got it.
You know what?
Why? Why are you doing that?
I'm gonna put a little bit of lube on there.
Why? It was on there already. You don't need lube if it's already on there.
I'm gonna be taking it on and off though.
Why?
Please get out of my way. Your beautiful sweater. How many Bill Cosby's do you have to kill to get that pelt?
He'd deserve it anyway. He's a rapist.
Hey! That's just something 57 women said, honey.
Yeah.
Can't trust everyone.
He's funny, but he's definitely a rapist.
Definitely a bit of a date rapist. Still America's favorite dad though, you know?
No. No. I don't think so. No, I got this at Salvation Army. Woohoo! No, not Salvation Army. Goodwill. Goodwill. Wiggle, wiggle. Don't.
I know.
Don't look at me!
I begged Rachel to go without a bra. She's like, no.
Turn around!
Here, hold this stupid thing.
I'm having to go to the Goodwill because Ben spends all his money on...
Ooh, that cut's deep, honey. That's a deep
on
cut.
hose clamps.
Also,
I'm just
probably...
kidding. I just like the Goodwill.
I probably could have... I'm going to take the battery out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm-
kill me.
I'm just taking it out so I have some space.
Freaking kill me.
No, fine. I'm not going to take the battery out then. I'll do it the hard way. Okay. All right, so that's that. Oh, shoot.
What'd you do, hun?
Well, this guy's on the wrong spot, first of all.
Oh, did he? Did it upside down?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool deal.
Dude, I gotta take more off. This is...
Playing with hoses gets you
I got heavy breathing going. I'm breathing hard.
heavy breathing in hoses.
What I don't understand...
Is why you're wearing overalls again?
That's not fair. You know why. My hoses from my 72, from the water pump to the T fitting, whatever the hell that is, to the bottom radiator, were this long. So why do I have to, on a 78, why is the distance shorter to the... I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, let's take off another inch. Yeah. Now, when I say inch, I mean a finger width, like a thumb.
Like about that much?
Yeah, about that much. Let's take off about that much more. Remember what I said, you guys. Measure 0 times. Cut.
And buy new hoses.
Cut a bunch. Might need to buy new hoses when I'm done.
You just
now,
use the old hoses.
is this the tapered part?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna put this guy down before somebody gets hurt. I'm just losing track of what's what. I think this is the part that goes to the water pump. It's a little bit bigger. What they don't know though.
Stop. I don't know where you're going,
Oh.
but I don't want you to go there.
Honey, if you're insinuating that I'm gonna discuss what happened during
Stop.
our shower, I'm not going to. That's between a husband and a wife.
And
Okay.
a very thin wall.
Okay, let's cut this some more.
Oh, don't stand like that. You're going like this, honey.
What?
You're going like this. Don't do that.
Does it make me look like a fat piece of shit? Look at how much hose I've taken off. What have I done, honey? When I'm done, I can at least give you guys an accurate amount of how much rubber to take off. Might have to, should I just spit in here?
Should we just make Tuesdays our film day or something? Is that just what we're gonna do from now on?
Hold on, I gotta re-rubber, re-alcohol.
Why the alcohol?
Look at that cut though, it's like a freaking laser. I did it with a laser.
Why the alcohol?
Because I need to re-lube it, because I'm gonna be sliding it in again.
Why does alcohol equal lube?
I don't know, honey.
Aren't lubricants usually like oil-based?
Sound it out.
Lubricants?
I'm going to stupidly. Thanks, honey.
Well, you moved your head into it. I didn't hit you with it. You hit yourself with it.
So I just need to do this angle now. Okay.
Wait, you cut that one piece twice?
You were there, honey. You saw me cut it twice. So I'm gonna have to take off a bit from here and a bit from here, I think.
A bit and a bit.
A boot and a boot. I'm gonna low-key take about an inch off of this. I am going to cut it with laser precision. This device, you guys, cost $3.95 at Home Depot. I bought extra blades, don't need them. And all you need is your hose clamp and this guy.
I think everybody knows that.
But they sell tools to cut hose clamps for $25. I didn't buy that for once in my life.
You're just trying to make up for all the clamps that you bought. I just don't like the gift part of Christmas. Like, I wish we didn't have to do gifts.
Well, there's always $1 you can give me.
Like, I'm totally okay.
Be always happy to open.
I'm okay with not getting any gifts myself. Like, I'm totally okay with that.
You didn't get my box joke.
Nope. Oh, yeah, it's that song, yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not the dick in the box joke?
No. I said, as far as gifts go, there's always $1 you can give me that I'll be happy to open. That confused look on your face?
All I can think about is that SNL Dick in a Box song now.
Well, it's not that, okay?
You saying this is a box? This is not a box.
Rachel, for those curious, is pointing at her
Stop!
lower part. This is gonna cut me. I didn't. Ah, shit! I knew that was gonna happen.
Did you really?
Well, cutting towards my hand, I knew that was gonna happen.
Did you really?
It's okay. Is this a glancing blow?
Let me see it.
It's fine. It's not even bleeding. It's not even bleeding.
Let me see. Let me see.
Get back or I'll stab you, honey. Little rigid right there. I don't know what happened with that.
Who cares? None of that matters.
You know what's funny?
It doesn't matter.
Is if I was really a perfectionist, I would measure stuff, you know? And I'm not. I'm not a perfectionist.
You care about how it looks, not whether it's accurate.
That's it. That's it. You just painted me into a corner. All right, I'm going to take another inch and a half off here, and I think we'll about do it.
Look right.
A derogatory term for the female.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
A term for the gash.
That's an awful word as well.
For the lay person.
That's also a horrible word for it.
Gash.
I don't like that one.
Box. Boy, this is getting out of hand. All right, so I'm feeling now, scientifically, that it's about a thumb length. So I've got more room before it kinks. I'm so lost. So lost here. I just don't understand why I have to take off so much material from the 78 hoses. From the hoses that go to the 78 than I did for the 72 hoses that I have left over. What do you want for Christmas?
I don't want anything for Christmas.
I know. You hear that, boys?
Nothing.
Nothing. She doesn't want anything. I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, Ben.
She doesn't mean it.
It's a trap.
It's not a trap.
Rachel's.
I don't want.
You guys don't understand how good I have it. She's serious. She doesn't want anything for Christmas.
In fact, I usually get mad when he buys me stuff. Last year, he...
Gosh damn it. Why did I think a different outcome would happen? So don't get...
Honestly, all I'd like for Christmas...
Don't get rubbing alcohol on the outside. It makes the outside slippery too, you guys.
...is a game of Scrabble. You won't play Scrabble with me.
It's because you don't like losing.
That's not true. You make that up as an excuse.
Honey, I've played with you before, and when you lose, does that look right?
No, I don't know.
Feels right. Okay, let's test it without putting the clamps on there, so I have to take it off again.
Scrabble with me.
Step back, film down on my greatness.
You can't even tell what's going on here because of this.
Shut up. I literally eyeballed everything, honey. It's amazing what I do sometimes.
I'm just saying you cannot tell what's happening from this angle.
It's not for us to tell.
It just looks like a dark hole.
Just...
Speaking of holes, see if you can get that hose over the hole.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the way.
Yeah, it's like you put it together in the wrong order.
Shut up. Oh, gosh.
Ooh, you might have done it. Did you do it? You did it. Is it overhanging enough, though, to clamp it?
Shh.
Why did you do that when you don't have the clamps on it?
Hit my head.
Is it on there? Looks like it's on there.
Dude.
Did you do it?
Dude, did I do it?
Can you do your jig? Your jig. Did Cotton Eye Joe?
That's the stupidest song. I hate that.
It's like...
Why is that the first thing that comes into your mind? It's Cotton... Cotton Eye Joe. It's the only country song you know?
They wore overalls in it. That's why, and you're wearing overalls.
You're dumb, honey. You think I'm dumb. You're dumb. I eyeballed that. I only had to cut.
Well, it's not like it's an exact science.
7 times. What? It's not like it's an exact science?
That's not an exact science.
I guarantee you that's an exact distance.
No, you didn't have to get it perfectly. Like, you had a little bit of give on whether it overlapped this much or that much. Now you have to take it off and put the hose clamps back on so that you could tighten them, which will be fun to try to tighten them down in those angles.
Yeah, but lesson for everybody.
Cotton Eye Joe is really fun to
You
dance.
stop it with that nonsense. You idiot.
It just reminds me of Mormon dances.
You go like, hey, do your dance. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be vulnerable for a second, and I'll dance. And I don't like dancing. And then you just, Cotton Eye Joe. It's like the first thing that comes into your brain. What the hell?
The overalls did it.
Yeah, Rachel keeps cutting on these.
Why don't you put the hose clamp on before you slide it back on?
I am. That's what I'm doing. I just realized something.
That you did it wrong?
Are the hoses supposed to go past both of these ridges or just one of them?
Seems like one would be enough. Have you just not been pushing them on far enough?
Well, do they go on? No, there's no way in hell that goes past. Hey guys. Hey, Ben from Project Wrong Way here. Is the hose supposed to go past the second ridge or it just stops it there?
Seems like the little hose clamp fits perfectly between the two, so as long as you're touching it, you're good. Like, because that way it tightens it and catches on the inside ridge.
Right?
To make a tight little hose there.
Right? What? You're acting like this isn't exciting.
It isn't.
It isn't?
It is not exciting.
Honestly, I feel like this is kind of a W for me.
Okay, all right.
On the streets, saying something's a W is like getting a win.
I know what that means.
Oh, okay, sorry. How tight do you make hose clamps, I mean, oh gosh. It's a legitimate question. How tight do you make them, I like to do 100 pounds.
How much wood?
Everything.
Wood could chuck wood.
What? In the F? Yeah.
Yeah, that looks just fine.
You know what I'm thinking though is I could have just not cut this off and just gone over the ridge.
Mm-hmm.
Greta, leave those birds alone.
I'm leaving her in the background so people can be entertained.
That's some cold-blooded shit right there. Right? Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Rachel just grabbed me.
No, I kissed you. That's all. I was saying I was sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna rub in alcohol one more time. This is the last time I'm doing this, and then I'm putting the front clip on, and I'm gonna be part of Front End Fridays on Facebook again. I don't know why I'm shouting.
Because you're excited.
Boy, these battery cables are getting in the way right now.
I know, right?
Probably should have waited.
Did you see everybody's comments about making sure you ground down the paint wherever you ground it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you grind down the paint?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it barely goes on.
Shut up, honey. It's going on all the way, okay?
Just the tip. Yeah, it's been a while since I used that one.
What, just the tip?
Yeah.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It has been a minute. Well, that's on there, boys. That's on there. Yeah, I could have left probably another... Honestly, it's on there. Maybe another 1/4 inch. I'm gonna tighten that though right now. Rachel, come here and film me tightening. Hit you?
Well, you're hitting the hand, so...
I thought you said choke you. It's a good idea to tighten the hose in spots where you can reach it later without having to remove stuff. That way, when you have failures on the road, which I inevitably will have, you can work on stuff.
Hold on, just give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead and climb on that and break all this crap I just put together.
This part isn't gonna break. If it broke, it'd be really sad.
Tell it to my heart, honey. Tell it to my heart. Okay, technically...
What do you have to remove, honey?
Do
you want me to try with my tiny hands?
No, I have to rotate the hose clamp. It needs to be facing the other way. So I gotta take one hose off real quick. No big deal. No big deal.
Can I sit on the engine? Would that make it, because I might be able to get a shot.
If you want the engine to get turned on.
That's stupid. That was a dumb joke.
I don't know if somebody as beautiful as you can sit on an engine's face and it won't just start up, honey.
Stop it.
Go ahead, Jungle Jill. Ooh, don't stand on that part. Stand on the engine, not the fender. The engine. Okay, now stand up.
I'm not gonna stand up.
Look at that massive hair you got. You're like the It cousin or whatever. Flip it all back like a rock star. White Snake.
Hold on.
White Snake on my Land Cruiser. Flip it back, sexy. Do it, please.
I can't.
Flip it back.
I'm not sexy.
Flip your head back. Oh my gosh.
Okay, give me the thing. I was doing Cousin It, and you ruined it. I guess I could come from the bottom.
You keep talking like that, honey.
I mean from underneath.
Oh yeah, dude.
Getting it?
Yeah, this little Tecton wrench. Come on, buddy. Can you not, please? Just fight me.
The little hose is jealous of all the attention the big
I know.
hose is getting. Sorry, I need a haircut.
Hey, fellas. Fellas, on me, Rach. How much do you enjoy just having your wife's hair cascading all over you
Stop.
when your shirt's off?
Stop it.
Just saying.
Stop it. What are you doing?
Come here. I'm gonna help you
You're
down.
making me uncomfortable.
No, just put your hands on my shoulders.
You're gonna do that. What are you doing?
I love your every part of it. I love you.
Stop it. Stop.
No, I just stop doing that. I mean, everybody knows what you look like, inside and out.
Why are you?
Here, come over here. Okay. The hoses, next I need to route the heater hose. But the hoses are done. I'm done with the hoses. They're all tightened up. Hose clamps are done. I took this amount of rubber off. Probably could have left a 1/4 inch on either side.
You poked holes in the rubber?
Poked holes in the rubber. Someone's gonna have kids because of the rubber holes. Just so anyone is ever cutting rubber hoses,
It's just an X-Acto knife, honey.
get a Husky X-Acto knife, not sponsored, and
Why?
put the hose clamp on there where you want to cut it. Whoop!
Why a Husky though?
Don't
They all work the same?
That one's at Home Depot. Up next, one thing we need to do pretty quick here is route the heater hose.
I thought you were gonna put the nose on.
But I'm going to do the front clip, and I'm going to wire the aftermarket internally regulated FJ40 alternator. That's a tongue twister.
Did you know how to do that?
I'll save that tongue twister for the shower. she'll be back. This is the bezel. Rachel, say bezel.
Bezel.
Okay, so now I'm not going to touch her breasts, but I just want people to see. This is the Land Cruiser bezel. So we're going to be putting that one. It's the stamped Land Cruiser bezel.
Isn't this doesn't match though?
No,
What
so
this was
technically it doesn't
originally?
match the 72, but that's
You're doing
okay.
it anyway.
People said it's okay for me to do it, so I'm going to do it.
You're gonna do you.
I'm going to do
Could
me.
be original. But wait, I bet a lot of people have done this, huh?
Probably. Just also that you guys know, this is bezel side up, the thick side. Yeah, apparently there's a really hot debate going on about that.
Well, it seems pretty obvious since it says Land Cruiser, and if it was this way, it would be upside down. And
That's right. Flip it back
stupid.
over again. Okay, now just pull it closer to your chest so your chest is kind of coming out. Thanks for being a team player. Say, please like, share, and subscribe.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Can you look any better?
Yes.
Say it one more time.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
And say, flip your bezels.
Flip your bezels.
Say, flip your bezels, boys. Say, flip your bezels,
I don't
boys.
want to say it like that.
Say it.
No.
Say, flip your bezels, boys.
Flip your bezels, boys.
Dude. You're losing it. Look at me. Look at me, Mid-Marion. What do we need that the forest cannot provide?
Oh gosh.